What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
Did I get that one right, Tony?
Chief Justice Roberts, President Carter, President Clinton, President Bush, President Obama, fellow Americans, and people of the world, thank you.
My ethnicity is Punjabi and I practice Sikhism.
My ethnicity is Caucasian, and as far as religion goes, I'm anti-organized religion, so I guess you could say I'm agnostic.
So my ethnicity is white and Mexican, and my religion is, I'm actually atheist.
Occasionally I am mistaken for Italian, but I'm Caucasian, which I guess all Caucasians are mutts of European descent.
I have been mistaken for Muslim or Mexicans, which doesn't bother me at all because that's their opinion and it does not affect me at all. People have the right to think whatever they want to. They have the right to their opinion, which is fine with me.
So one time my religion was mistaken for a Catholic when I went to church with my girlfriend, and I understand, like, I went to a church, so everyone would probably assume I'm Catholic, but I mean, when people come up to you and bless you, it's just like unwelcome blessings. They're not the best, and it was just strange because people were looking at me different because I didn't know what to do there, and there's certain like things you have to do before you step up to the altar or anything. I couldn't even get like the little pieces of bread you dip in wine and stuff and eat. It was awful.
What doesn't bother me about the current president? The embarrassment that he is to our country, his lack of knowledge, his lack of experience. I don't even know where to begin.
So our current president has not really made it easier for minorities to really be a part of everyday life in America. I feel like we were taking good steps forward into bringing everyone together, and then when he came into office, he really just like destroyed a brick road that was like leading to a path of like what America really is, just a melting pot of everyone.
Our current president, I think whatever he's doing great. If he wants to put up a wall between Mexico and the United States, I think it's great. That way we don't get a lot of illegals in this country, and that way they don't come over here and collect welfare. Welfare is for the needy people and the people who have worked for years in this country. They deserve that, not the people who come across the border illegally and come over here and collect all that. There's walls between other countries like China and India, which is fine with people. Why not between Mexico and United States?
I do feel there's a large amount of discrimination. Actually, the first time I've ever, I think, realized that there has been discrimination with the White House, and there's a blatant discrimination against other religions, ethnic groups, et cetera, et cetera. Anybody that doesn't look or think the same way as the current White House.
So the biggest, like, I don't really have a problem with anyone, but most people who have a problem with who I am are, like, majority of them are white people. They don't understand, like, how to actually talk to people and make people feel welcomed. I met a lot of Mexicans, a lot of, like, African Americans, and just every other race that have been much more welcoming to me than even just white people. And yeah.
I don't think you can change discrimination because you can't change people's mind. It is the way it is. People have the right to their opinion. Whatever they're gonna think about you. So you really cannot change the way people think. And it doesn't bother me.
I think the White House is using religion and ethnicity as a scapegoat, and it's something that has been done in the past with Nazi Germany, and it's happening again now, to some extent.
So the Trump administration's travel ban is definitely targeted towards Middle Eastern countries and cultures, and like as much as he says it's not, there's really nothing that backs him up that's saying, you know, otherwise. So it's just not right.
So the Trump travel ban, I do believe that it is a Muslim ban. He called it a Muslim ban when it first came out, and then he's backtracking, trying to mask what it really is, but it is a Muslim ban. I haven't seen any immediate effects to me or my family other than the embarrassment that it's causing us.
Yes, Trump's administration travel ban has affected our family members, like my dad and my brother-in-law. They wear the turban, so they are always targeted. We go anywhere, they get picked on. Or like, for example, when we go to Disneyland, we always get picked to be searched. And that's one of the ways it has affected us.
I think with the White House, what it's doing with their viewpoints, it's really unmasking people that already have racist tendencies or discrimination tendencies. It's unmasking them and making them feel empowered to voice their discrimination. So it's not that it's making people more racist, it's just making the racists more known.
The discrimination is always there every time we travel anywhere, because they wear the turban and they always get looked at like with this disgusting look. And it's there all the time.
Post 9/11, there has been an increase in discrimination. A lot of that is due to naive people and ways of thinking. A lot of people blame Muslims as a religion rather than a group that happened to be Muslim. So yes.
Since 9/11, I have seen a lot of discrimination against our villages, because every time most of the Sikhs wear turbans. Every time they see somebody with a turban, they kind of look at them like, okay, they're Muslims, you know, and then we get treated different than the other people. Yeah, it's the reason why we get discriminated is people are ignorant. They don't have any education on our Sikhism, on our religion, what we believe in and what Muslims believe in and what they look like and what we look like. So to them, turban is a turban, you know, but our turban, the way we wear our turban is completely different than how Muslims wear it. And they just look at the turban and that's it. And we get targeted as like we're Muslims.